Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is Fred, the submarine guy. No, I got a lot of light behind me. The sun's going down here in a couple hours, so it's right behind me. Anyway, been putting out a lot about doing your own lead capture pages and things, also known as squeeze pages. Pardon me. One of the things I want to show you today, and this is all in WordPress, obviously. I'm in the add a new page format here. You can do this with a post or a page, either one. Doesn't really matter. The formats are the same. So what we need to do is center and make sure it's small enough so that your lead capture page can be seen on portable devices like a phone or a tablet or something that might not have a wide screen like a PC or something like that, or a laptop. Primarily thinking about iPhones and Android phones and things like that. So what you can do is make a three-part, I call it a three-part lead capture page basically. I always center the title, and let's see, I already got my title typed out here, so I can just paste it in. So I just paste that in there, and then of course you can make it as big as you want. 36 points usually pretty good for a title. I always make mine two colors, so maybe we could use like a dark red and another dark red and blue, let's say. You can use any colors you want that look good and come out well. There's some dark blue. Okay, so we'll just hit return again, and then center it with this little icon here. And then what we do is put in what they call a table. Now if you're familiar with Word and you've used tables in Words, this works exactly the same. You just pull down, and you can either use this little thing here, which you know, you can use so many rows or so many columns, that kind of thing. So what we want to do is just put 2 rows in there and 1 column, and they're going to show up real light like this. So what we do is kind of drag it over, because we don't want it too big. See if I can grab the edge here, and it's always the hardest part. Drag it over, and then we highlight it all, and let's see, highlight it all and go into table again and go into table properties, and it's going to have some forms here, and you go into alignment and center it. Okay, see how that moved over right under the title now? Okay, so in here we can put bullets or a short video or a graphic or whatever you want. So for right now I just got a couple of bullets I made up, and they can go right in there. And of course you can, you know, use the same text modifications to them. Make those all red, and then change this one to blue maybe. There we go, and change that one to blue. I always like to give them opposite colors kind of thing so those stand out a little better. And bold helps a lot sometimes, so let's just hit the little bold icon here. Okay, so there's a couple of little bullets for you. And then what we do is I always go in here and number 1, center the text if you can, and just type put in form here. And the reason I do that I'll show you in just a second. Left, right, okay. What we're going to do is go over to my Aweber account and grab the form code. Now I've already created this form, right, and you can do this in, you know, any autoresponder, and I'm going to say I will install my form, and then they give you either JavaScript or HTML version. I always use the JavaScript. It's a lot shorter, and everybody's computer runs Java these days. So all I did was select JavaScript and then highlighted it and then copy, and then I come back over, whoops, where am I? Come back over to my code here, and I'm going to go up here to the header, and see we're on visual right now, and go click on the text right there, and I'm going to look for those words where I put in form here. Remember that? So that's why I put that in there, so I'll know where to put them. That's the hardest part of working in HTML, is to know where to put in things, so you don't screw up everything else. So just highlight that, put in form code here, and paste in that form code. And then this is the weirdest thing about WordPress, is it never shows you the actual form. So you can center it there. So what you have to do is save it using Save Draft, and then hit Preview. It's right on the edge of the screen here, and brings up a new window. Boom, there we are. There's a header that we put in and changed the color on. There's the bullets that we put in right there. And look at that. There's the form code right there. Now, let's small this down, so to speak, so you can see kind of what it looks like in, here we go. I have to make it just a touch wider so I'll have a place to drag it there. Okay, so let's play like I'm on my, oh shoot, sorry about that. Play like I'm on my iPhone now, and you'll see that the headlines are word wrap, so they still are in the same order, but we didn't put a return right there, but it will put one for you in the iPhone or the Android. And there's our bullets, or our picture, our video, whatever we got there, and then there's our form code. So now you can see that it will work inside a small window like that, like on your iPhone. So let's go ahead and blow that up again. It looks normal in in a regular screen as well, so that's good. So all you got to do there is you can close out that tab, and then you're over here, and then you can publish this with the publish button, and then it gives it a, I'd already given it a name before I started this video. It's called Vertical Lead Capture Page Format. Let's click on that, and it'll open up in this tab. There we are. Now, the other thing I do in lead capture pages, let's go back, is after I give it the title up here, right there, after I give it the title and update or publish it, I go back and delete the title. And here's two reasons why. Number one, you have to have it in there so it'll give it a name instead of just some number. And I always like to have a name on my URL, Vertical Lead Capture Page Format in this case. If you don't do that, it'll just put something in there like blog post -798-2 or something like that, which is kind of weird and hard to decipher and whatnot. So put in your title there, and then you'll get the URL correct when you hit update. After you hit update, remove the title and click update again. And here's why. Let me show you what it looks like now. Okay, I click on the actual URL, and you see the title used to be up here in big black letters. You don't need that in your lead capture page, right? All you want in your lead capture page is your headline, your bullets, your video, your graphic, whatever it is, and your lead capture form. Okay? So that's just a little tip for making your lead capture pages compatible with small screen devices like iPhones and Android phones. Anyway, that's another marketing tip from you, from the Submarine Guy here. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, just email me, fred@submarineguy.com, and we'll go from there. Have a great day.